I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, bringing you a gameplay from Battlefield Hardline, playing on Bank Job with the Scout Elite Sniper Rifle, one of my favorite sniper rifles in Battlefield Hardline. So, I want to apologize for not uploading anything for the past week. I've been pretty sick, so I've been playing a little bit of Xbox, but mostly just resting and trying to get better, and today I'm feeling much better. So I am uploading this gameplay that I've been waiting to upload for about 4 or 5 days for you guys. My voice was so, my head was so congested I could hardly talk. You can probably hear it a little bit in my voice still. But anyway, this is a gameplay I got when I was playing on the PS4. Just messing around, and I thought it was pretty good, so I wanted to upload it, show it to you guys, and talk to you a little bit about my experience with Hardline so far, now that I've been playing it a little over a month, and you guys probably have too. So I think my favorite sniper rifle is still the 300 Knockout, and a lot of people say it's overpowered, but I would like to disagree with that, because the thing totally loses its ability to be a sniper rifle past 50 meters. You can still get the kills, but it's really hard to use. I think the Scout Elite is probably the best sniper rifle for close to mid-range distances. It can do long-range distances too, but if you're going to do long-range sniping, I think you're better off with the R700 LTR or the AWM sniper rifle. Those two are beasts for doing long-range shot. The damage is just high. The bullet drop is hardly anything at all. But as for besides what my favorite sniper rifle is, I think the most efficient sniper rifle to use is probably the Scout Elite. Yeah, it kind of sucks if you put a silencer on it, but who cares about silencing the sniper rifles anyway? This thing is just a beast at pretty much any range. It's always a one-shot kill headshot, no matter how far away they are, and you can pretty much rapid fire it. Those 2 shots, you can get it boom, boom. If you miss your first shot as a headshot, it's just a pretty amazing sniper rifle. So I hope you guys have given it a chance, even though it's the default sniper rifle that's already unlocked. I almost have my weapon license done for the AWM and the R700. Probably a lot of you out there already have this, but I hardly ever use them. I pretty much stick to the Knockout and the Scout Elite, but lately I have been having a lot of fun with the R700 and the AWM sniper rifles. They are just, total beasts, and I would not recommend them for close-up combat, even though they'll get a one-shot kill. I believe it's at 10 meters and closer, but any further out than 10 meters, it has to be a headshot. And like I said, 10 meters is a rough estimate based on my personal experience with it, with both sniper rifles, R700 and the AWM. Definitely want to use, if you're going to use those sniper rifles, you definitely want to use the straight pull attachment, because otherwise it takes about 20 minutes to get your second shot. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. So basically, just running through these guys on Bank Job, one of my favorite maps in Battlefield Hardline. I think Bank Job is one of the maps where I've gotten like the most kills or had some of my best gameplays on, and it can go back and forth. It really depends on what your team is doing and what the enemy team is doing. I've had some games where I literally can't move off the spawn, and that's just how it is. I'm really hoping they come out with the spawn patch for Team Deathmatch, because it is just awful lately, now that more people have learned about the spawn points, and it seems like the only way you can win games is to hang out around a spawn point and shoot people as they spawn in. And while this might be kind of fun and entertaining when the game is new, and kind of funny to shoot people right off the spawn, it gets old really quick, and then pretty soon the only people that are doing it are the XP chasers who are trying to rank up fast, and it's no fun spawning into a game and getting killed immediately without getting a fair chance to fight back. So I'm really hoping that they release this patch. I haven't played the game in a couple days, so maybe they have released a patch already, but I highly doubt it. So once again, this gameplay is on the PS4. I pretty much stick to the Xbox on this game. I don't notice any major differences between the two consoles other than the feel of the controller, and I do think the graphics are just a little better on the PS4, but not by much. Not much to make a decision based on just the graphics, So yeah. Some of my favorite spots on this map are right here, get under these pillars close to the entrance to the bank, and just start taking these guys out. There's a spawn point right in front of me. They'll spawn and they'll run into that little room, and they'll spawn run to the right. They'll also spawn on the left side of that bus, the way I'm facing it now, and run right in front of your scope. Don't stay here too long though, because it's pretty easy to get flanked, pretty easy to get shot dead in the face right here if they know where you are. Watch out for the guys that like to hide behind the bus. You will find them spawning in and taking cover behind that bus to the point where you might have to run up and shoot them like this here. Take the subway system down to go under that spawn point and come up at the other side of it. On the other side, you'll be next to another spawn point and also a roof that the enemy, or anybody really, loves to camp on to hit the spawn. Once again, I really hope they fix this TDM spawns, because it's going to change the way that the game is played. You know, honestly, I'm not sure how they're going to fix it, because when you have 64 people playing a map that's virtually the size of a Call of Duty map, maybe with more verticality to it, and just a little bigger than Call of Duty map with more verticality. I mean, 64 people, come on, that's completely insane. Where are you going to spawn people? I mean, you can't just pick one spot to spawn them in, because then that could get taken advantage of real quick if the enemy knows for sure where you're going to be spawning in. And you can't just spawn people in right next to the enemies, because it's an unfair advantage for you and an unfair advantage for them. You know, whenever I get spawned behind somebody, like say I spawn in and it spawns me behind like 3 people, I'm never very happy with the kills I get from that. I never feel like I accomplished anything, because I didn't really. I didn't sneak up behind them or anything like that. The game just chose to spawn me behind them. And I really just can't stand that. I'd rather win games based on my skill level than based on where the game decides to spawn me. And it's really just kind of annoying right now, because you're either going to have the advantage, be getting these spawn kills and get really bored playing the game, or you're going to be the one that's completely trapped and unable to move, because you know the enemies, you're spawning in front of the enemy and they're waiting for you to spawn in. Either way, it sucks, and it makes you not want to play the game anymore. So I have definitely had my rage moments on this game, quite a bit actually. Nothing like the rage I would get from Call of Duty, but it's so incredibly annoying to be spawn trapped, you know, and to know that there's nothing you can do about it, because the game just has nowhere to spawn you, so it just puts you right in front of where the enemies are aiming. It's too easy to exploit this game right now. Honestly, the only way I think that they'd be able to fix it is to add more, you know, spawn points in, and maybe configure some rules about, you know, don't spawn in if there's enemies this close, or if there's enemies facing you, or something like that. But honestly, I don't think that's going to fix it. I just think these maps are too crowded. I think 32 versus 32 is great for a conquest type of game mode, but in team deathmatch, it just adds a level of craziness that it's just that. It's just crazy, you know. It's like there's nothing I can think of that they can do to fix that type of spawn system, unless they come up with some I don't know, some insane way to do it that I just must not be able to think of right now. So I have been in TDM games where it's been like 16 versus 16 for a while, and those games have flowed much more smoothly. You know, the spawns were much easier to spawn in and move away from. You didn't have to spawn in and start shooting to save your life, or turn around the corner and run away. Yeah, so maybe if they decrease the number of people in these lobbies, it'd be a lot better. But I don't want to spend this whole time complaining about that one thing, because the rest of the game has been really fun. You know, the only 2 things I found that suck is just the lag and the spawn trapping. But let's be honest, lag happens in every video game. There's no way around that. It's just different people's internet connections fucking up, you know. And spawn thing is something that they're going to patch really soon. I hope they're going to patch really soon. And that'll be great. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this gameplay. Lots of moving around and sniping, not very much camping. Not that I have a problem with camping in Battlefield Hardline, but sometimes it makes for a boring video. And I hope you guys understand why I haven't uploaded for a while, and I hope you can forgive me. But if you don't, just remember you can always go fuck yourself. I hope you guys are doing better than me in the health department, even though I am feeling better now. So like, favorite, subscribe, leave me some comments. I love reading and responding to you guys' comments. Let me know if you agree with me about the Battlefield Hardline spawning, and if you have anything to add to that that I might not have touched on, or anything that might help anybody else in this pre-patch spawning world of Battlefield Hardline Team Deathmatch. Thanks, guys. Later.
Subscribe or die, motherfucker!